In December 2012, I went home to say goodbye. I had already decided that I wouldn't be here past January. But when I asked, "Can I help you?" this small, intentional act shifted everything. That became my very first minimum viable action, and it was the beginning of the life I now live, lead, and teach. That single choice didn't just change the direction of my life, but it has since transformed thousands of leaders across the globe. I'm Alechia Reese, international speaker and transformation strategist. I help leaders and high achievers disrupt the patterns that keep them stuck, leveraging the power of my minimum viable action, MVA. The MVA framework equips leaders with the tools to shatter perfection paralysis and move forward with bold, intentional actions that lead to massive change. From Australia to South Africa, to Europe, to the US, I've worked with thousands of leaders and professionals, sparking the kind of action that transforms lives and organizations. The truth is, most people don't fail because they lack vision. They fail because they get stuck in perfection paralysis, waiting until everything feels ready and polished and perfect and safe. But the real transformation, it is not found in the waiting. It is found when you take the smallest, most intentional step forward. That is the power of your MVA, minimum viable action. Whether delivering a keynote to audiences of thousands, facilitating a leadership workshop, or even coaching executives one-on-one, I teach leaders how to move past fear, past perfection paralysis, and past the self-sabotage that keeps them stuck. Because knowledge alone is not power, action is. Little by little, a little becomes a lot. And the minimum viable action framework breaks down those overwhelming goals into the smallest possible steps, creating progress you can see, feel, and sustain. Leaders gain the tools to strengthen their action muscles and unlock the courage to lead with intention, strategy, and purpose. From impoverished beginnings to building an expansive life that challenges the norm, excites the spirit, and feels intentional in every aspect, I embody the very transformation I now teach. That is why brands like Verizon, Progressive, IBM, Bank of America, and Essence have trusted me to inspire and activate their leaders. And that's also why audiences across 5 continents don't just listen to my words. They feel the shift, take the action, and walk away forever changed. I grew up fighting, everyone from boys to teachers, and that fire never went out. I simply shifted what I fight for. Now I fight for intentional living. I fight for dreams that don't collect dust, and I fight for you to see that the real battle isn't against failure, fear, or even perfection. It's instead for your future, the one that you choose. And it all begins with your minimum viable action. I'm Alechia Reese. I equip leaders and transform teams, one action at a time.